I think it's interesting of this matchup that you're facing Bethe Correia, who's a fighter who seems to carry a lot of nervous energy. She's one of those fighters who is very amped up. She engages in trash talking. She kind of like tries to pick fights, and you seem to have a little bit of a different energy when it comes to the fight promotion. You took her provocations in stride. How has this lead up been for you so far?
It's actually been pretty well. I mean, I haven't heard too much. I don't follow it too much, but then what I have heard I thought was quite funny. I think it's an age difference, plus I work with high school students. I deal with that type of behavior all the time. So if I'm referring to her as a high school student, absolutely yes.
So you mentioned we all know you're a teacher, so you're still doing that. Is that something that you're not gonna stop doing?
No, my dad has always taught me to have a fallback on, and that is actually my fallback career. I'm fortunate enough to have administrators and the community of Farmersville who allow me to take time off that I need to come fight. In fact, they're 100% behind me. They're like, go get that W, and so I'm very fortunate that I'm able to maintain both careers. And
fighting, is that something that you still plan on doing it for a long time, or do you have a
if I was able to, absolutely. I'm going to do it for as long as I am able to do. I'm not saying that my age is a factor, but I do have a window of opportunity, and so I'm taking that window of opportunity now.
You mentioned it in a joking manner, but it got me thinking that you deal with high school students, and they're probably a tough bunch.
Oh, yes.
Does that help you actively to handle
and patience? It's given me so much patience, not only with, say, something similar to this, but say at home with my own son, who is actually a freshman in high school as well. I understand him a little bit more where he's coming from, the dramatics. So the antics it's not new to me.
How does your day go? Trying to balance everything that you do. How's your regular day for you?
That's so funny because everybody asks that question, and then when I take a step back to look at actually how that day goes, I'm like, I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I fit everything in, and I guarantee you by the end of the day I am laid flat in my bed, knocked out with the lights out, don't bother me kind of thing. But it's one of those things that I tell people, if you absolutely want it, then it's there for you. You have to absolutely go get it. So I make the time. I get up early in the morning and I do my grind. I come back, I eat, do what I have to do, work, and then come back and put in that work. And I have to work extra hard just because I do have a small window to work out after a full days of work. So it's if you want it, you'll make time. You'll find the time, and I do.
Getting back to the fight a little bit, you're coming off a good win, and Bethe is coming off 2 wins. You guys are aggressive fighters in your own ways. How do you see that matchup? How do you like it, like stylistically, and how do you see it going? Do you think it might be a stand-up war, or?
I think stylistically, I kind of liked all my matchups.
Yeah.
Just because in the whole atmosphere of mixed martial arts, it is a mixture of the martial arts. So it's being able to put that together on a whim inside the cage. The idea between Bethe and I matching up together, I think it's going to be a fun matchup. We're both kind of curious, I would imagine, to see what's going to actually take place. In my mind, I've played it over and over and over again. So I know in my mind what's going to happen. But I'm kind of excited about this matchup. I'm excited that it's here in Brazil. I know I'm going to get love-hate relationships from the culture out here, and that's totally perfect. It's okay by me.
If you do beat her, do you think about what comes next, or are you just taking it fight by fight?
Fight by fight. Right now I'm focused on this fight. I'm not overstepping what it is that I need to accomplish first and foremost, and that is the fight that's directly in front of me.
And you said that you replayed the fight over and over in your head. How does it end?
Me with my hand up.
But no specifics in that regard.
Yeah. Well, there's so many different scenarios, so which one do you want? No. But each one is with the victory.